Hey, my name is Gina Sobel, and this song is called Wasting Time.
Gina Sobel is an accomplished singer-songwriter and multi-instrumentalist who plays in various genres, from folk to funk. She rediscovered a draft of this song, Wasting Time, during the pandemic and has used it to reflect on how to be more intentional with her work as a musician.
Last stormy days of summer got loose another fall. No thoughts of substance will heed the meager call. There are dreams preserved in iron, dreams defined in ink. But if your dreams are built like sieves, you're surely bound to sink. Wasting time is the biggest crime. The days slip by, I forget my mind. They lose their way and they don't remember their lives. Wasting time is my biggest crime. Oh, we're schooled in all the grades, down to the letters that they use, but we're never asked to play a song that fits us in our shoes. She can sing like Ella, he can write like Robert Frost, but in the reach to be like them, our own beliefs get lost. Ooh. Oh, 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 oh. Wasting time is the biggest crime. Days slip by and I forget my mind. They lose their way and they don't remember their lives. Wasting time is my biggest crime. So the next time you are walking in the woods or on the streets, take the time to think about the direction of your feet, because time is everlasting when we're here and when we've gone. But how we spend the time we have is worth spending some time on. Wasting time is the biggest crime. Days slip by and I forget my mind. They lose their way and they don't remember their lives. Wasting time is my biggest crime.
The DC scene is such a great community to be a part of. There's so much opportunity to perform, to collaborate. There's so many amazing artists. The city is full of amazing artists of all types. And it's really, really cool and supportive. I grew up in Northern Virginia, but it wasn't until I came back as an adult that I realized how cool the DC community of artists really was. The jams at Iota and Gypsy Sally's and the awesome opportunities to perform, to open for big national acts, to put together bills with other great local bands that you love. It's just been so cool to be a part of it, and it was so open. Everyone was so accepting and excited to bring a new person in, so that was really cool. I'm constantly inspired and learning from other people in the scene and growing and exploring new ways of creating music. It's hard to say what my favorite thing about it is. It's just a way of life for me, and I think that's true for a lot of artists. I feel really lucky that I get to create as my job, and that I have the opportunity to do things like this, to be part of communities like this with other creators. It's really incredible. I love collaborating, and I love that feeling you get when you have like reached into some other part of your brain or some other awareness that allows you to write a song or create a melody or something. You have no idea where it came from, and it's a little scary because you're not sure you'll ever be able to do it again, but you did do it, and you have this song or this piece of music or this piece of art because of it, and it's pretty wild. I wrote this song a long time ago. It sort of was in between albums. It never got recorded, it never got released. I think I was feeling like I didn't know how to move forward as an artist, and that I was wasting time, which was just felt so horrible that I could possibly do that. And so the song was kind of a message to myself at the time, and also to other people who were feeling the same way. And this pandemic has sort of brought back that concept of time in a new and weird way, and the song became relevant again. I actually remember humming a melody towards the beginning of the pandemic, and I was like, what is that melody? That's so pretty, I like that. And then I realized that I had written it, that it was my song, and I had forgotten totally about the song. I had just forgotten I had written it. And so I dug through all my old voice note recordings, the bottom of iTunes where everything's untitled, no artist listed, and I found it. I found a demo recording and I relearned it. And it had sort of a new twist, a new meaning given the circumstances, and it was really cool to uncover it, to dig it up and bring it back out into the world. It took me a really long time to write lyrics. I feel like there's such an emotional thing for me in writing lyrics, and it's kind of scary sometimes. You sort of dig deep and have to face up to hard things. And I mean, obviously not all songs are like that, and it's really great to be able to write joyful, happy songs, fun songs that don't really mean anything deep, but it just make people feel good or feel cool or whatever. I sometimes have a hard time not writing from deep within, and so when it's scary to do that, I tend to step away and take a break. And I think during the pandemic I was a little scared to write at first because of all the crazy feelings floating around. But eventually I got there, and one of the ways I did it was co-writing, writing with other people, which I had never really done before, and that was a really cool experience. It sort of jump-started me into creation more. And I also did a whole bunch of virtual collaborations with people. I did a live stream that still runs occasionally, trade songs with other songwriters, and we talk about the process and life and the universe and everything. And I love doing virtual sort of video collaborations where someone records a part and then you add another part and someone else adds another part, and then you put together a whole song from everyone's individual places. And that collaboration, I think, has really kept me going throughout this year and a half, and excited to be back to playing with people in real life, but also really happy with the connections I made virtually with people from all over the world.